Kamin. You recently got your PhD in positive psychology, which most people know is really at the cutting edge of psychology these days because it's based on actual science, neuroscience, and the changeability of the brain, how neuroscience has learned that brains can change. We're not stuck in a old habit of personality that we think we were born with. How has that work and that deep study, and I know you've been applying what you've studied, how has that work made its way into this book? So it's got some fresh, new, exciting ideas for people to read it. How have you brought that in?
Thank you, Steve. That's such a great question. I think for me, because the degree is a positive neuropsychology, and so I had to study both positive psychology and neuropsychology. And so what we wanted to do here is make sure that people understood that their brains can change, that we are changeable. We are not based on our personalities. As I say in the book, I'm a introvert, but I'm really just more of a quiet natured person. I like, one-to-one relationships. And so in this book, we brought in a couple of different tenets of one is your strengths. Like when we know our strengths, we can strengthen our strengths and we can strengthen our weaknesses, but let's focus on our strengths and come from that, because that's when we are actually in flow as a coach, as a doctor, as a lawyer, whatever it is. And so if we can use our strengths, we have the ability to enjoy the work we do. It's not that it's necessarily super easy. It's going to challenge us. And we want that challenge because it'll keep us thriving in this profession. Also on the neuropsychology is understanding that with our brains being able to change and grow, then we can grow in our professions all the time. And it is this stair-step approach. And we get to rewire ourselves to have more fun, to reach out to people, and to realize our calling, which is to help others and make money, and that it's absolutely okay for us to make money.